Many people assume that softball was derived from baseball. Actually, the sport's first game came about because of a boxing glove, a boating club, and a football game. Softball goes back to Thanksgiving Day on 1887 in Chicago, Illinois, where several alumni from Farragut Boat Club were waiting for the outcome of the Yale versus Harvard football game. When Yale was announced the winner, a Yale alumnus playfully threw a boxing glove at a Harvard supporter. The Harvard supporter reacted by swinging at the glove with a stick. A nearby reporter jokingly yelled out, "Play ball!" George Hancock, who yelled "Play ball," helped get the game started by tying the boxing glove so it resembled a ball, chalked out a diamond on the floor, and broke off a broom handle to serve as a bat. The game lasted over an hour and ended with a score of 41-40. In 1895, Louis Roberts Sr. moved the game outside in a vacant lot of the Minneapolis, Minnesota firehouse where he worked. The reason for this was so that his firefighters could get some exercise while waiting for an alarm. From its beginnings in Chicago and Milwaukee, the popular ball game spread through the upper Midwest and Canada. Depending on where you were playing, the name of the game might be called cabbage ball, mush ball, or pumpkin ball. In 1926, Walter Hackenson coined the term softball while representing the YMCA at a National Recreation Congress meeting. By 1930, softball would be the official name of the sport. In 1931, a team of men who called themselves the Kids and Cubs traveled the country playing softball. The men who made up this team were at least 75 years old, and they played the game in suits. In 1895, the first women's softball team was formed. The equipment used was a huge 17-inch ball and a stick-like bat. No gloves were worn, and the catcher wore no mask. In 1933, softball took an enormous leap. A reporter from Chicago and a salesman of sporting goods created a softball tournament. They invited 55 teams to compete in 3 tournaments. The tournaments were categorized as men's fast pitch, men's slow pitch, and women's. Over 350,000 people came to the World's Fairgrounds to watch the tournament. Within 7 years after this event, more than 5 million people played softball. By 1983, softball was introduced in Australia, Canada, Netherlands, United Kingdom, and Britain. After much success, the Amateur Softball Association, or known as ASA, was founded in the fall of 1933. This association established standard rules for different age groups. A 12-inch ball was standard, the pitching rubber was anywhere from 35 to 50 feet, and the bases ranged from 55 to 65 feet. The first Women's Fast Pitch World Championships were played in Melbourne, Australia. In 1996, women's softball hit its highest peak when it became an Olympic medal event. The U.S. women's team won all 3 softball gold medals awarded in the sport. Today, more than 25 million people in the United States and over 113 countries now actively play the game of softball. Unfortunately, in 2005, softball was dropped from the Olympics.